that darn old break between registers. What if we just get rid of it? Well, unfortunately, you can't really get rid of it. It's just part of your body and part of the mechanism. But I'm gonna give you some exercise today to smooth out that break a little bit better to where the transition gets less noticeable and you have more control. So please stay tuned. I know how annoying it is. You go singing and then I'm breaking into chest voice, or you're like, I'm singing in chest voice and now I have to break. And it just breaks in chest voice because you can't quite. Or you're trying to sing high, it's like, ah, and then you break because you're not quite getting it in chest voice. So at one point or another, you will definitely have to switch registers, but you don't want the one register to sound like a totally different singer. You don't want to go, I'm singing chest register and now I'm singing head voice. You want to make sure it's smoothed out. So the first step is to lighten up a little bit. If you want to smooth out that break, the first step is to really notice how in your head voice, you can go more in the direction of chest voice. And in your chest voice, you can go more in the direction of your head voice. Not meaning you're breaking into that register yet. Let me show you what I mean. So instead of singing heavy head voice and I'm going down, see how that tilting mechanism, I have to push it way down and make it darker as I'm going down in head voice? I don't want to do that. As I'm coming down and I'm anticipating to now I need to switch at some point to get into that other register, because the rest of my song, or like these phrases that are about to come, are just taking place in chest voice, and it sounds better because it's a little lower and it's gonna sound a little weird. If I sing in head voice down there, you want to lighten up. So high head voice, you can still be heavier, and as you're coming down, you want to lighten up just a little bit. See, I don't want to be like dark, but I want to lighten up a little bit, and as I'm coming down, I am, see, now I'm speaking. Did you notice how I just got into chest voice and there was not a break? Try this. Try a sliding down motion. Lighten up on your head voice as you're approaching the area where you know you're about to come into chest voice area or territory, but you're not quite letting it go into chest voice. So I ended up in chest voice somehow, and there wasn't any harsh break. It's because I stayed light. Now, if a break is happening for you and you just can't get rid of it, probably what's happening is, and then you're like making this jump and you're leaving out all these pitches, all these frequencies in between. So you go, and then it just drops way down. What you want to do is zero in, just kind of find out where is that exact area where this is always happening. Where is your break where it naturally wants to flip over, and then start closer to where it's going to happen. If it's still happening, zero in more. You want to just kind of make the area smaller that you're trying to work on, because it's usually at one point. It's not the whole range that's a problem. It's like this area, and you want to find out where that is, first of all. Where is that point? Where is that area where it wants to flip and where it wants to break into chest voice? Usually the harsh break usually happens when you go from head voice down and then and then it just breaks. And then just slide up and down. Oh, there it happened. Always making sure you have good support, good breathing. You want to just find out where it is. And now what you do is basically you want to fine tune and you want to train yourself. You want to train your brain to notice and to know ahead of time, when am I coming into that area? And you want to be aware of what happens when I go from head to chest. So instead of going, it just happened so quickly that I couldn't even notice what I was doing and what feels different when I'm in head voice than when I'm in chest voice. So what's the difference? So you want to do it slow and to where you can notice. It broke. And there it broke. And the next thing you could do is head voice, chest voice, head voice, chest voice. Alternate. Do one pitch. Head voice, chest voice, head voice, chest voice. And now try to go from head voice to chest voice. Head voice, chest voice, without stopping the pitch. And the more smoothly you can do that, the better you will get. It's almost like when you're working out at the gym, the first time you ever do it, probably what happens, you take the weights and on the movement back, it's like boof. You're lifting up and then boof. And then you notice, oh, I need more control going back too. So this is what you're training. You're training that moving to not let it drop, but slowly letting it get to that other position. I hope that made sense. Basically, you really want to just learn what exactly is happening. You want to learn the feeling of what am I doing differently when I'm singing head or chest voice, and then connect the two by just working around that break as much as you can and zeroing in and finding that exact moment when it's happening. I hope this helped you today. I know this is a little bit confusing, but you may want to try it out and just experiment with it. And that's what it's all about. Experiment, find out for you how it works best. Until next time, don't forget, always keep a song in your heart and always keep on singing. Bye.